I will be a president who unites us around our highest aspirations, a president who leads and listens, who is realistic, practical, and has common sense, and always fights for the American people.
Kamala Harris has accepted the Democratic nomination for president on the final night of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. While delivering her speech, Kamala Harris pledged to lead for all the Americans and create an opportunity economy.
Our nation with this election has a precious, fleeting opportunity to move past the bitterness, cynicism, and divisive battles of the past, a chance to chart a new way forward. Not as members of any one party or faction, but as Americans.
Kamala Harris also called for a ceasefire in Gaza, but did not address directly the protests taking place outside the convention over the United States' support of Israel. Throughout the speech, Harris implicitly and explicitly made a comparison between herself and her opponent Republican Trump, warning that Trump's return to the White House would resurrect the chaos of his first presidential term in 2016.
And know this, I will never hesitate to take whatever action is necessary to defend our forces and our interests against Iran and Iran-backed terrorists. I will not cozy up to tyrants and dictators like Kim Jong-un who are rooting for Trump. Because, you know, they know he is easy to manipulate with flattery and favors. They know Trump won't hold autocrats accountable because he wants to be an autocrat himself.
Kamala Harris' speech at DNC comes just 1 month after she launched her campaign following Joe Biden's withdrawal from the presidential race. Harris has enjoyed a wave of enthusiasm since entering the race, as most polls now show her pulling slightly ahead of Trump in the key battleground states that will determine the outcome of the election. In an election that often characterized as personality versus policy, Harris attempted to intertwine the two, after discussing her record as a prosecutor fighting for women and children against abusers. She turned her attention to the women whose lives have been jeopardized due to a lack of abortion access. Bureau Report, NewsX World.